we had the WWE Championship match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, which I thought the match itself was kind of a bust. I felt like it was a stinker. I wasn't really paying attention to it because it's like,
Well, the match had no heat. Sami Zayn won from a fatal four-way on Saturday Night's main event the week prior, and it had no heat. It really didn't. It was very paint by numbers. You knew Drew McIntyre was not going to lose his first title defense, and so yeah, that was so predictable. And they
and
didn't make
it's also just to build up the story of, oh, Sami Zayn can't beat Drew McIntyre because he
right,
is now 0 and 12
right,
against Drew McIntyre.
right,
So
right. Yeah, and so that had no heat, and with the fact that maybe they were also pressed for time, not quite sure what happened there, but it just that match kind of fell kind of flat too. But altogether, I think they could have had a better match, maybe in another circumstance. Not quite sure, but it
I
is
mean,
what it is
I
now.
think we all know where this is going with Sammy because he's kind of in his Cody Rhodes finish the story arc.
Right,
Well, he comes so close, he loses, and then he does everything in his power to get another opportunity where he wins. So this, throws out this gives the possible scenario of like, does Sami Zayn win the Royal Rumble next year?
right.
Does Sami Zayn finish the story in WrestleMania next year in Saudi Arabia?
I think it does. I think it's certainly possible for Sami Zayn to complete his story like that. But I just think that as time goes on, I mean, when was okay, so when he turned on Roman at the Royal Rumble, that was 2023.
Yes.
It's been 3 years since that. And then you're adding on another year, 4 years. I mean, like, does he have enough steam? I'm gonna question, does he have enough like fanfare, enough steam for that to happen? Honestly, I mean, I think fans would like it, but does it really call for the story for that to happen at next year's WrestleMania? Because there's also like so many other guys that they can put into that spot. I mean, look at how much the newer guys are coming in, like an Obafemi. You already have a Braun Breaker. You have guys like that are going to be in play for big spots.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe there's a possibility Sammy gets thrown into the W Championship match at this year's WrestleMania. Who knows? Because it definitely looks like it's going to be a multi-man match for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania.
I don't see Sammy lost fair and square, so I think he's kind of going back into the line there. But yeah, I mean, in the Royal Rumble match, we saw Drew McIntyre cost Cody Rhodes he basically got him eliminated by kicking him, out of the Royal Rumble. And
Yeah,
so
so
they're
so you
certainly
have
setting something up.
so it has the Drew and Cody feud still continuing. It feels like it's been going on forever. They've been feuding since August,
Right.
by the way.
Exactly.
We're now in February, so just keep that in mind.
Hmm.
Um, and
Yeah.
then it
But
also
it's
throws in the possibility of like, where does Jacob Fatu fit in this? Now that he has beef with both Cody and Drew, so it makes you wonder like, is it gonna be a triple threat match? Is it who's winning the elimination chamber? Is it gonna be Cody? Is it gonna be Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly looks like for right now it's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania. Jacob, Cody, and
And
Drew.
Drew? Yeah.
Yeah. Um, it's certainly something different. The last thing I think people would want to see is another one-on-one match between Drew and Cody.
Yeah, because they've had what, like, 3 matches, 4 matches, and they all kind of fell flat.
Yeah,
Except the 3 stages of hell. That's like the best match they had.
right. Yeah. Now, with inserting Jacob Fat 2, it certainly opens up the door for something new and exciting into that match. And if it is a triple threat match, if it is a multi-man match, man, it's really tempting to put the WWE title on Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania.
Yeah, especially and to going to that point because we saw Roman Reigns was on the Pat McAfee show saying WWE's failed to create new stars and be like, what a way to build a new star if you put the WWE Championship on Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania.
Dude, and then next year's WrestleMania in Saudi. Dude, what a big match would that be between Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu?
Yeah, because
That'd be,
I feel like that's inevitable and
yeah.
bound to happen.
hmm That's
So
what I
yeah,
mean,
so
though. That's what I mean, though. Okay, so going back to Sammy for a little bit, Sammy has a story there, but you have all these other guys like Jacob and Braun Breaker, and and you still have guys like CM Punk, and you have Roman, you have Cody, you have Drew. Like, there's so many other guys that they're going to put into these, like Oba, like so many other guys are going to put into these spots. Like, does Sami Zayn have enough steam to fit himself into a WrestleMania main event next year?
yeah, so
Even
it'll
like
be interesting
even
to
like
see how.
a Trick Williams. I mean, is that far off to say Trick Williams is more of a star?
Yeah, and then also don't forget you have Carmelo Hayes,
Well, yeah,
who's been
they've beaten the
he's
dog
been
shit of Carmelo Hayes over years. I mean,
but
they're barely getting,
he's been booked better. He's looking like a star. He's super over with the
but
crowd right now.
Gunther, Gunther is still a guy
So
that
uh,
no,
uh,
no,
uh,
he's one of their top guys.
uh.
Gunther is one of their top guys. I mean, look at what he just did. Gunther will be in the world title mix, coming up again shortly. Logan Paul, where
Oh,
does Logan Paul fit?
God, hell no. Hell no. Keep
You're just
that
too
man
much of a
away from the
mark.
world title
Too much
picture.
of a mark.
Keep that man away from the world title
Your
picture. He
name should
doesn't
be
deserve it.
your name should be Mark. Mark
He
Hernandez.
doesn't. Nah. Logan Paul does not
No,
deserve it.
you believe in
Nah.
kayfabe.
Someone who deserves it more than him, and I may not like the guy, is Dominic Mysterio deserves his opportunity
Yes.
at the world title.
Okay,
Logan
thank
Paul
you.
does not.
Well, I mean,
But besides that,
Dominic
again,
Mysterio.
going back to your point of like, there's so many guys. You have Dominic Mysterio,
Right.
who super
Right.
over with the crowd right now, has really stood out and really made a name for himself, kind of stepping out of the shadow of his dad, Rey Mysterio, and you know assuming he loses the Intercontinental title
He
at
will.
WrestleMania to Finn Balor, I
Yeah.
think he's gonna start being inserted into the world title picture, whether it's he wins Money in the Bank, or or at least getting like number one contender matches. Not necessarily saying that he would win, but we're gonna start to see him be involved in the world title picture more.
hmm Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's the point I was trying to make. Look, Sami Zayn is good, but is he in the plans considering all these other guys that they're gonna, WWE is pretty stacked at the top right now. And so does he fit in? That's all. That's the point I'm trying to make. But getting off of that, the men's Royal Rumble match. What did you think about that?
I thought